What's up, guys? So I'm out with the stump grinder today. I left the key on, so I had a dead battery. It was fun. It was a fun time. I'm gonna get one of those jumper boxes, so I don't have to mess with the cables. But nonetheless, today is a little bit different of a video, or this video is a little bit different of a video, being that it is charged towards my local area. So it's Sarasota, Florida, stump grinding. That's what I do. I do tractor service, mainly like ripping out landscapes, doing some grading, doing some prep for landscapers. Typically we'll work with either the homeowner, but contractors or tree companies, kind of like a mix of half and half ideally. And I stay focused as a priority on my contractors. And I rip out landscapes for them, do their stumps for them, haul off whatever they need, bring them in like loose material if they need dirt or topsoil. And then for the tree guys that have a chipper, I've got a property out east where I encourage you guys to drop their chips and I compost it down. And I've been doing that now for a couple years. Don't have probably a year away or so for like our first initial like really good screened compost. It's still taking some time, but I encourage you guys to utilize a platform like YouTube to make local video where you can reach out and tell people what it is that you do, and people can see in the comments who it is that you work with or what it is that you do, who you network with. I've got an email list that I'll blast this video off to. And this email list is a list that I put together a long time ago, just landscape contractors in the area. Just try to add maybe a few more guys for the winter season as the weather's beautiful out right now. Southwest Florida, it's like 78 degrees right now. It's freaking beautiful. No rain. It's a favorite time of the year to work outside, and so I want to get outside the office a little bit more. And I just added the dump truck, which has been a nice little feature and really helpful. So I'm going to go ahead and communicate out with the list and just say, yep, got a dump truck at this point, got the backhoe at this point, got the stump grinder at this point, would love to help you out. And I love working with the landscaper, tree type contractors, because they're out dealing with the homeowner, taking care of that, and I can come in and be a support crew for them. And I've just got a real simple way of billing for that service. I've got like minimal call, half day, full day, that type of deal, depending on what we need. And I've got my little price list, and it's pretty easy for them to figure out, okay, this is what, if I accept them as a client that I want to work with, because you don't want to work with every single contractor at all. Like, there are many contractors where it's better to move on, or you don't want to be associated with. You really want to work with like top-notch guys. I've got a guy that I've just come in from a stump from a stump that was his, that he just cut down today. Guy's just started up his business. He's from Pennsylvania, moved down here. He's got many trucks. He had a large company in Pennsylvania, but he's like, I want freedom. Come down to Florida, and he's just crushing it. Super clean cut crew, like really excellent clientele that he has, and I've really enjoyed working with him. But nonetheless, I try to work with guys in different areas and try to find like one or two guys that I can really back up and be like, yeah, man, I got you. I can help you rip out that landscape with Donkey Kong, which is our backhoe, or you can come out there with the stump grinder, the Fed, and bust out whatever size stump. Think 70 horsepower diesel, like it'll eat whatever on remote control. Or at this point now, I'm starting to do a little bit of haul off for guys, and then obviously the guys that have the tree chippers, I encourage them to drop out at my property out here out east, because I'm composting that down, and I've got an idea of utilizing that compost and moving forward. So nonetheless, a little bit different of a video, but you'll see a little bit more of this on the OnSiteTrav channel, because I really want to talk about food forests. I want to talk about like biodiversity. Red tide bothers the hell out of me, and there's just no good content on it. And so I actually took the boat out not too long ago, grabbed the GoPro, and I got a bunch of underwater footage of a guy just north of me that's doing artificial reefs to help fix this situation. And the situation starts with the landscapers, and that's what people are really missing is like these guys spraying chemical on lawns, and then the way that the drainage systems in this place is built and how it drains out to the bay. There's no buffer zones in between, and there's no ponds where we filter out and then it goes. It's really a problem. But really, just stop putting pesticides on lawns. Like, if we could just stop doing that, we could stop putting fertilizers on lawns. We could put down compost tea. If we could put down compost and top dress the lawns. If we could do it in a better way, or get rid of the lawns, because they're really not smart to have a lawn. There's no need to have a lawn. I get the green thing, but you can rip that up and put in a nice permascape, like something that is like a food forest. Like I've done videos on the food forest, and you can grow all sorts of edible plants in my area in Southwest Florida, all sorts of varieties, like dozens and dozens and dozens of varieties. And then you can utilize ground cover so that you don't get erosion, you don't have to deal with weeds, and you can have your landscaper come out once a month and just pretty it up, or just tend to it, or just inspect it. Way cheaper, and then you have yield, and you're not putting down any pesticide, and all the water that's retaining on your property is hitting the aquifer, not just running off and rolling off as some sort of pest byproduct. So nonetheless, guys, I appreciate your likes, your subscribes. It really helps in the Google algorithm to make this go. And I'll probably put out a little bit more on the business, like actual physical business part of what it is that I do in the afternoons, sometimes mornings, depends on the day. Thanks for watching.